Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Big Data Show, where we showcase innovative disruptors that are shaping the future of technology. Today, we have a very exciting guest, Mr. Gerry Campbell from Amped.fm. Super cool platform that connects artists with their super fans. So, Gerry, thank you so much for being here, all the way from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thanks.
So, Gerry, in as few words as possible, just because we're going to assume our listeners have the attention span of a gnat. Give us your background. Like, what makes Gerry cool, and what prompted you to build this?
Yeah, sure. So I started building products on the internet in the mid-90s, so I've been kind of up and down through everything. I've built several businesses from zero to over $100 million. The first was the AdWords business with Google as I was running search at AOL, and the second notable thing that people will know is that I built Beachbody On Demand, which is the streaming fitness service launched about 2015.
Very cool. So, talk to us about the actual platform itself. Like, what problem is Amped solving for the artists?
Yeah. Artists are getting screwed, right? All of the intermediaries, Ticketmaster, Spotify, everybody involved in the music business gets paid first, and they also disconnect the fans from the artists. So what we've done is we've built a platform that's got content, community, and commerce so that everybody can connect, and they can connect directly, and the artist can be more free to do whatever they want, experiment, and the fans can actually see what goes on behind the scenes with a lot of exclusives.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, how would that be different from some of the other platforms that are already out there? Like some of the channels that the artists are currently using?
Yeah, sure. So we look at it as kind of OnlyFans for music. So OnlyFans, leave the kind of category out of it. They've done an incredible job of connecting people with the content creators. So we've taken the best of what we can learn from that, but then added in things that are really specific to music, like the ability to do pre-released music, right? So 72-hour window before something hits Spotify. We also have a bunch of features like masterclass style features. We also have things that allow the artists and the fans to connect directly through community. There are a bunch of different features that are specific to music that.
And you're primarily focused right now on the EDM space, like electronic music, right? So, like, what artists are you currently working with? How did that all come to fruition?
Yeah, sure. So we're unique in that we were founded by the artists and their management. So we're not just people who are kind of in the music business, we are of the music business. And we're there to solve the problem of allowing them to connect, but they have their own ideas about exactly how they do that. So what Amped is it's created by the artists who want to reach their audience, and they're telling us how they want to do it. And that's given us incredible speed to market and speed to understanding exactly what features people want.
How far along are you in the process when it comes to securing the artists that are going to want to utilize this powerful platform? Like, is there anybody on board so far to date? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah. That's where we have just an incredible, we're just blessed. We've got Deadmau5 founding the company. We've got Chris Lake as well, deeply involved in helping us define the product. We've got Noizu and Vanik, who are really strong artists who are on the kind of coming up. And then we've got Nero, which is one of the classics as well. And then we also just signed West End, who is he's an incredible force on Discord. He's got a huge community. So we're really excited, and we're signing up artists faster than we can get things to market.
Amazing. I've been to way too many Deadmau5 concerts.
You and me both.
That's exciting, man. That's very exciting. So you guys are pretty far along already. You haven't even launched yet.
So the way it works out is that the economics pay quite favorably to the artists themselves, and we do it quickly. In the music business, people sometimes don't get paid for 6-9 months after a month closes. In our case, they come in, they interact with their audience, they interact with their fans, and they get paid that day. And they do keep 80% of the revenue.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
That's great.
Absolutely, yeah.
And what does that payout percentage end up looking like?
80% goes to the artist, which is massive. Yeah,
that
definitely
does. Big time.
Yep.
Interesting. Very cool. So, all right, and then I guess the next question would be, if I'm a super fan,
yep,
what does that look like to me? Like, I'm a huge fan of Deadmau5 and been to several of his shows. If I want to listen to his music early, like if I want to have VIP access to a show, like what are the perks whenever you are a paying super fan?
Yeah, so the whole idea is that it is built around giving super fans access to the artists in completely new ways. So yeah, pre-release music, all of those kind of things, but also you just get the exclusive inside on everything. Backstage passes, guest list at different shows. So you can show up in Vegas at Zook when he's doing his residency there, and you can have kind of the experience nobody else can buy.
I mean, I already want to sign up for
Yeah.
it. I want to be a super fan. That
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of fun. So, I guess my next question would be like, what research has Amped done to find out how sticky the platform is going to be once it's fully launched? Like, what's the adoption rate going to look like? I mean, you guys, have you done any sort of polling or research on that?
Yeah,
sort of
absolutely.
thing?
This is where the playing field is not fair. So I owned a company called Rigor Labs before this, which did consumer research to understand exactly what features people love, what's going to get them engaged. And the reason the playing field's not fair is that we got really, really good at it. So Rigor Labs and a company, Frequency Group, worked with big brands all over the world and generated hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue in matching users to exactly the kind of product that they want. So our research is quantitative, qualitative, and everything that you need, and ends up in prototyping. So by the time we release a feature, people know exactly what it is and they love it.
So, I mean, you're definitely getting that feedback before you launch, which is super important when you're launching anything to make sure that you don't tank right out the gate. You know,
absolutely.
So like making sure you got that buzz generated before you go live and go to market. Very interesting. And like I love the manager play. That you're in with the managers.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge shortcut for you. So I guess like out of the EDM space. What do you think your penetration looks like so far with the total amount of managers in the EDM space and the ones that you currently have on board? Like, and how are you getting more on board so you grow the platform even faster? What does that projection look like?
Because we're founded by guys who are managers, everybody knows everybody in the business, and our approach has been sign the first few bands, get them up and running, and then it's going to just fall down fast from there. So our goal is to have 25 by the end of this year, and that's not hard. It is that's our second cheat code. The first is understanding users, and the second is that these managers all know each other. When the money is delivered, and when the artists start getting paid, we already have the telegraph kind of wired for all of the managers, not just in EDM, but across the music business to know what we're doing.
Are there any opportunities for investors to come in and get involved with the company? Like, what does that look like so far? Like, how many partners do you have? Who else is involved at the advisor level?
We've got some insane advisors. Part of it is just having been in the industry forever, and part of it is that the power of what we're building has allowed us to attract some folks. So we've got Alex Spinelli, who is head of ML, core ML at Google. He's involved. We've got the chief product officer, the founding chief product officer of Hulu, who's involved. We've got on the data side, we've got Mike Anderson, who's the founder of Telium.
Big Mike Anderson fan.
Yeah.
Telium's amazing. He's one of my data heroes.
Yeah. And then we've got Matt Hong, and Matt is he was the COO of Turner Sports, so we've got the sports industry wired, and Matt's an incredible guy. He did the Google deal with me when we made billions of dollars at that. And I could go on and on. We've got some really, really great white hat hackers involved, and we've got some VCs, and we've got some great names.
Man. Sounds like you've really got it dialed in, and you got the experience to pull it off. So it's pretty
I've done this
exciting
before,
stuff,
right?
man.
That's what this is so fun, or why this is so fun, because it's just about execution. We've got the artists, we've got the managers all wired. The technology is actually not that hard. The real magic, kind of where it's going to happen, is building a product that people love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and considering you already have the artist fan bases,
Exactly.
I mean, come on, it's like rigged. It's not fair. It's awesome.
You don't start a business when it's fair, right? You've got to have some advantage.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's great, Gerry. So, I guess if the viewers want to learn more about Amped, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you or learn more about the platform?
Yeah, sure. So go to ampd.fm. That's where there's a little bit about the company. We're keeping it a little quiet, I guess, until right now. Also, I'm on LinkedIn, Gerry Campbell with a G, and then Gerry at Amped, Gerry at ampd.fm.
Perfect, cool. And we'll drop a link in this video for the viewers as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you, Mr. Gerry Campbell.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Very excited about Amped, and I want to invest. That sounds
Very cool.